Cal. Mutt Man. Macho Dan. Six.
Hey everybody, welcome to Breaking Rad episode. Who knows what episode? I don't know what the number is, but
who cares?
Who cares? Tonight, though, we are going to be finishing our super team, and I am joined by the Goon Squad as well as a good friend, fellow colleague, trusty sidekick. So, hey everybody, how we doing tonight?
Hello.
Good. Got one.
Doing good.
One hello. Thanks, Mark. Nobody else. Cal's waving.
I'm doing fantastic. It's really great to have Trusty with us. I've been a long time fan of Trusty's sidekick. It's great to see him live. And
I know. Absolutely.
Well, of course, that's one less viewer we have now. So now we're down to one viewer, I think.
What are you going to do without me in the chat?
I don't know.
We're talk to ourselves.
I could drop out.
Get the chat.
Every time we get somebody that actually views, we're going to get them in and make them a star.
That's right.
Until we have zero audience.
Yeah, I know. Right now, it's nobody. So, how
that's
you
kind of like the Little Rascals. You know, they put on the show, but there was nobody to come to the show because everybody was in the show.
We're like the little Goon Rascals.
We're just doing this for ourselves anyway. We're not doing this for anybody.
Okay.
So how you guys doing? Is the is COVID-19 still putting hurt on you guys?
Who's echoing?
I don't know.
I think COVID got to the
No,
stream.
that was. I was gonna tweet it out, but I didn't have the volume down on my phone, so it's good now.
I am surviving the COVID. Yeah, that's the best I got. Surviving it.
Any other news? Oh, yeah, well, we'll get to this about your epic rap battle in a minute, but
Please, it's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. It's not a battle.
I love the confidence.
I can't wait to get into that, to really dig into this one.
I didn't say who's slaughtering.
What's going on with you, Mutt? I'm doing great. I've made a lot of progress on Hero this week, so it's been a good, solid week for the project. I'm down to one page left to finish inking. Once that page is finished inking and gets off to the colors, we're like 7 pages away from having all the colors in. I'm about 21 pages in with all the lettering. So, man, we're right at the door. We're right there. So I'm happy and pumped. I love, all this progress that's happened. The colorist is Eugen's really kicking it in. He's doing a lot of work. He pumped out like 7 pages. Like 7 pages in like 1 week. I was just like, dang, dude, thank you so much for cranking like that. So we're doing good.
Very good. Yeah. I'm pumped too. So I put a tweet up like last week sometime asking for some people to help do some edits. So I'm excited to get the dialogue down on the page so we can actually see it, and then give it out to a few people to see what they think. So
right,
that's going to be pretty exciting. Trusty, what's going on in your world, my friend?
Well, I finished 2 pages of lunch meat. Woo!
Hey, we're 50% done.
A little more. I got started on the next page and doing them out of order.
All right,
So
let's see that.
Page 2.
Let's see that.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
Looking tight.
So, and what's funny is the last couple of times that I've gotten on a stream with some of the digital bullpen, E. Ortiz has been inking the exact same page because I sent him nice scans so he could practice, digital inking. And so here, he's working on his and I'm working on mine side by side.
That's super cool. Yeah, I love Jimmy. That's awesome. We could have a Jimmy inked version along with the original.
Yeah, it could be like the Marvel Comics tryout book. No, not that. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of like the inking book that Gary Martin did, where you've got the same page inked by any number of different people.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm really pumped to see this thing. I can't believe it's finally like, gonna happen. It's pretty exciting. So we got Tyler did that contest about a year ago. I went in guns blazing, took the contest by storm, and I'm ready to see this thing finally like come to fruition. I really appreciate you helping me out with that, Trusty.
Yeah, that was an exciting piece that you dropped on us on Twitter there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Like, ooh.
It's gonna be a fun, like, just it's 4 pages, but it's gonna be so much fun in the 4 pages. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, it's like one of those 4-page pieces that makes you want to go after the whole book. It's a good little preview. It's a tight preview, and it's a well drawn, well executed 4-page.
How many pages is this book going to be?
4.
Well, this one's just 4. It's like a little mini comic. Yeah. So basically, Tyler Carpenter had a contest. I won the contest by pitching an idea live. Like he basically gave you 2 minutes to think of an idea, and then you pitch the idea. And I went through 3 or 4 rounds. I can't remember, but I won, and he gave me some money to basically get that pitch made into a mini comic. So I wrote it out, and then gave it to Trusty, and Trusty's doing all the heavy lifting for me. So just like it should be, just like the artist writer relationship should be, in my opinion. Yes. Artist doing all the work. It's perfect. God, I didn't get it.
Like you secretly called out Mutt a little bit there. You're like, yeah, it's how it's supposed
I wasn't. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. He started talking, and I just kind of turned off.
Anyway,
script for Hero.
Yeah, right. So we'll see some of that later. Trusty, feel free to ink on it if you want, or whatever you want to do. But please be a part of the conversation as we continue to create our super team that's better than Marvel. That's
so you get back to work is what you're saying.
Oh yeah, exactly. Both of you.
Shut up and draw.
Mutt included. Both of you.
Dan gets physically angry every time Mutt shows up on the stream.
I know.
What are you doing here?
I'm conflicted. I want him to be here, but I
can't. Hey guys.
He loves me. It's a weird relationship between us.
Somehow he keeps getting the stream address. Hey, it's the Mutt Man. What's up?
All right, Cal, you there? Oh, geez.
He's gone again.
Cal's having some issues. Let's just keep moving forward. He'll jump in when he can.
Buddha, all right. Pops in.
Cool. Give me 1 second here. I'm getting my notes from last time. Hold up.
That would have been good to have ready probably before we started.
Yeah, you'd think that I would. I'd have things ready, but you'd be wrong.
Well, he knew there wasn't going to be anybody here waiting, so.
Last week we had a ton of people, and
it all depends.
We got 2 lurkers right now. There's probably somebody. You know what? I bet Frag is on right now, and he's just he's probably talking crap about Mark.
I already tweeted at him, so hopefully he sees it.
It's the best he's got. The best he's got. He's talking crap in his head.
So we talked a little bit before we went on air, but that straight up made my day. And I was in the car, like I just got out of chiropractor, and I flipped my phone on and I saw Mark's face, and so I clicked on the little video and I was freaking laughing. It was so good.
I'll say this about Frege. Hey, Frege is one tough dude. Like he in one day he blasted out a kidney stone and destroyed Mark in a rap.
Hold up. Let's be clear. That kidney stone popped out when he heard me rap.
Oh, that's right.
Mark probably
scared the stones out of his wiener. What happened?
You got it, man. He was shaking up.
Do you think he
so
wore that bunny? Do you think he wore that bunny suit to the doctor?
Oh man, I hope he did.
Well, if it was comfy, kidney stones are nothing to mess around with.
I mean, it's not like you really have time to change when that hits you. You just gotta go take care of business.
I should really. I'm the creator of the onesie on live streams. I used to wear the Chewbacca onesie.
Yep. You started the fad.
Wait, what? What did you do?
I have a Chewbacca onesie, like Fraga's pink bunny onesie, and I used to wear it on streams all the time because I would stream in our basement and it was cold down there, so I had to stay warm somehow.
Are you wearing it now? Is that why your camera's off?
No, I'm not wearing it right now. Once I get my internet figured out, I will don the Chewbacca onesie again. I promise.
It's a sight to behold, buddy.
All right, Cal,
just give it up, man. Give it up.
Now,
what?
Cal knows how my life was a couple weeks ago, where I just could not keep it connected.
Does Cal need to go into his closet too with his phone?
My connection's fine, but every time I log back in, I can't hear a different one of you.
Yeah.
So it was Mark, then it was Trusty.
Don't look. Trusty, I think is messing with you right now.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, talk. Let me see if I can hear you.
You okay? Yeah. How's this?
Oh my gosh.
Hi there.
If he's really talking, I can't hear him.
Are you serious?
Can you really not hear Trusty?
You really can't hear anything?
No, I can't hear him.
Well, this is what happened. Was it our first episode this happened? Or it happened one episode. We had to keep going back.
I remember that.
You should probably just kick him
Oh,
out.
good Lord.
Well, it's okay.
I'm going to try one more time.
Okay, try one more time.
Oh, no.
Man.
Oh, no.
Oh, man, he's here. Frega.
Just can't get enough. You can't get enough.
Mark's been talking trash.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you after this. I'm gonna get through this. Then I'm gonna get you.
See, there he is. Speak of the devil, and he appears.
That's because he's outside my window watching me. You freak.
I mean, if he wants a link, we can just let him come in here.
No.
This is your turf?
Get out of here, couch.
We need somebody in the chat.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Couch. We literally need somebody to watch the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan, for showing up. If you can stick around and actually watch what we're doing and comment in the chat, that'd be good.
Said my name 3 times. The fear is real.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, so I don't know why he's here. Fragga.
You say it 3 times, and he will appear. Done.
Oh, God, there he is.
All right, Cal. Can you hear me?
Cal.
Okay.
Yeah. All
yes.
right. Trusty, talk for Cal.
Cal?
Can you hear me?
Cal, are you there?
Can you guys not hear me? Hello?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear Trusty?
Greetings,
no.
true believers.
Oh, yes.
Let's get this stream demonetized.
Mutt, can I hear you?
Yo, can you hear me?
How about Dan? Can I hear you?
I'm talking to you right now.
No.
Come on. It's just Dan.
Okay, I'm out. You guys have fun. Bye.
Let's worry about what the show is technically about. That's creating a super team. Mutt, do you still have your drawing from last
I have
week?
a drawing. I do have a drawing. It is an unfinished drawing, sir. We had artwork going from Mr. Jimmy Reyes.
That's right.
And he had a couple of our characters display, and I was hoping that he might be here tonight to have those, but I'm sure he's busy doing something else important.
Yep. So are you able to pull something up?
I can definitely share my screen. Definitely.
All right.
And Mark, you had some stuff, didn't you?
From the last stream, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I had I haven't done anything since, but I have the what's that? Oh, a little starfetch going on there. Oh.
Hold on. You can show it again. Look at it.
Oh, let's see if it can show up. Let's see if I can actually make it show up. There we go. Oh, little starfish right there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
How's it coming so far? Pretty good.
Am I like 16 page? No, 19 pages in right now.
And there I go.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Yeah, it's something.
All right. Nice. So let's recap our characters. Trusty, let me know what you think about this. All right. So we started off with the character that Mark created and we hijacked. I don't know if he's still salty about it. He called him COVID. Wait,
COVID Ops.
COVID Ops.
Yeah.
Moving up, right?
And then you guys were all like, let's name him Superman. Superman boy.
Yeah.
We created the character and changed his name to Patient Zero. And let's see, what did we got? He can absorb sickness or injury to protect his friends. And in absorbing that sickness and injury, he can kind of use that as fuel to fight. But the more he can only absorb so much, and it starts like messing him up. Or I guess it hurts him. So it says the more he can absorb, the more damage he can do. And he's from Chinatown, New York State.
He has to be strictly a New York hero because he's absorbing that sweet COVID.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
he's not really good in a close-up fight because he's got to stay 6 feet away from everybody else.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not even his choice. He has a social distance bubble around him that actually prevents him from even getting close to people if he wanted to. Just bounces.
And then let's
keep in mind, you restate the goal every once in a while so people don't think we're just making up bad characters.
No. So our goal here is to create a super team, and this particular super team is I guess this was inspired by Cal, who I wish was able to be in here. I might actually send him a message and see if he'll try to jump back in one more time. But this is inspired by Cal because he saw the garbage that Marvel was creating in the new Warriors, and it was absolutely terrible. So we're trying to better the new Warriors super team by creating our own. Let's see here. Our next character on the team is our mystic or our kind of magical character named Buffalo Phil.
Yeah.
That was the other one.
That's right. So Buffalo Phil is kind of like a kabuki mask sort of character he raises the dead, and he kind of like rides on the back of the corpse and use that corpse to fight, cause mischief, be obnoxious, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I believe last we spoke, we were talking about a moral conundrum for whoever our leader of the group is going to be, where Buffalo Phil requires dead bodies to be effective, and the leader has a very strict no killing rule, so he's generally forced to make some very morally questionable decisions to keep Buffalo Phil in the game.
That's right. He's getting hobos off the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's basically murdering drifters and
doing the city a favor, but also keep giving Buffalo Phil fresh meat.
I mean, he's not. They're not real people.
He could go hang around, in like critical patient wards and nursing homes and stuff like that.
I mean,
maybe he likes those COVID.
I mean, like you saw that footage of all those COVID bodies. That was actually the leader of the group packing them up.
He's got
like a nice storage supply for Buffalo Phil to have his delicious meat suits.
That's right. He has a little cold storage area. He drives around the city, picks up, bring out your dead and all that, throws them in the van, and then Buffalo Phil just, picks out whatever outfit he wants to put on and goes for it.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then we have a third character. It's kind of the heavy hitter. It's a female. And her powers are affected by the seasons. And
her name. Let's see. Her name was. Excuse me, I'm yawning. It's past 10 p.m. That's what happens. Saison, I guess.
Saison.
Yep.
Saison.
Summer season. She's kind of gifted with fire powers, winter ice powers, fall rot powers, and spring growth powers. So maybe like spring, she's like kind of like the Hulk.
And like, or maybe even water powers could be appropriate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I don't know how spring is in the rest of. I just remember in New England it was always just rainy.
So that begs the question: if her powers are based on the season, and she would like travel across the globe and to the other hemisphere, would her powers immediately change?
Yeah, I get how. That's a good question. Maybe they would kind of alter. Maybe it wouldn't be like an immediate change. I don't know. What do you guys think?
That's a cool thing. Like if they had to travel, that's sweet.
So it's consistent.
Well, yeah, they might be going on a mission and being like, we're in summer, but we're going to fall. Like, Saison, get your crap together. Be prepared. When she's getting her kit all fitted out, might be more appropriate to wherever they're going.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see. I'll make some notes. Has to be prepared.
I found a picture that Jimmy did, which is pretty cool. That the Kabuki mask guy. What was his name?
Buffalo Phil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're actually letting me keep that name.
Yeah, we're letting you keep the name.
As long as you don't whine about it.
We'll just name him Spirit Guy. Name Spirit Guy.
If you keep fussing about it, I'm going to get Frega back in here.
We should, let's see.
Please don't do that.
You don't want no more of that tonight.
No more, Daddy.
He was, man, he had the like, the look in his eye.
Hungry. He was hungry.
He was, man.
I think I struck a nerve.
Yeah, I think you got him. You walked up in his crib and you did something dirty and he didn't like it.
Tell you what, I bet his daughter rules the playground.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you.
Somebody takes her popcorn, I bet they get laid out.
She was ready to slap him. I think she was holding back for the sake of the stream.
Good.
So, Dan, did you have an idea for a leader? Was that,
So I initially, pitched something out, but in retrospect, I think we need to go a different direction. So, no, I am completely unprepared as per normal. So we need a leader, and we need, what was the other thing I had written down? We don't have to have another one. I had like a mage or something like that, or a hot. Oh no, we have one more. We have one more character. We have the hothead. Do you remember?
What was it? Wasn't she just knockoff Hulk? I don't remember what she was now.
No. We have a hothead. It's a little person that rides a mech into battle, and his code name is Short Fuse.
Oh, I remember the Short Fuse now. All right. What was it? Just a little person in a mech? Was that what it was?
My character idea.
Yeah, that's your character idea. I love that, by the way. Yeah, it's a little person.
The one that Mark's so excited about was mine, right?
So yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I'm excited when the Mutt speaks.
When the Mutt speaks. So, but I was thinking maybe the little person that's in the mech or Short Fuse, whatever we want to call him, could be kind of like a Forge character. Right? Like he's a problem solver with technology.
I did a picture of that guy after the call. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. Short Fuse.
Short Fuse.
That's a great name. We're gonna get. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
Uh-oh.
I gotta figure out how to do this. This is what I want. Look at that.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh, that looks so good.
Nice.
I love how happy she is to shoot this guy in the head.
I think she's happier that she missed.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. That's Ted and Tina.
Ted and Tina.
That's right.
Oh, man, that looks so good.
Velma grew up.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got? You got
I
him?
just started I started one.
Hold on. Let me.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, yes.
See the little guy?
I love that it's little person Mutt.
He's in the
inside.
Fuse Buster.
That's literally Mutt inside that thing.
Yeah,
Mini
he's
Mutt.
like a little guy in a kind of a Hulk buster, but it's a mech.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
that's fantastic.
I
Short
haven't short fuse.
Yeah, so he should be the gadget guy.
I love that he's
Yeah.
an angry dwarf.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Like-
Look at that.
He's an angry elf.
Ew.
he should always have a chip on his shoulder. Like
That's
Somebody
my wife's
said
favorite
something
movie, by
like-
the way.
we really fell short of our plan or something, and he always just takes it really personal if anything's short or small.
What are we gonna name him? Like Jimmy Napoleon or something
Yeah,
like that?
it's a Billy Napoleon is his name. That's what I have written down.
Oh, no.
Billy Napoleon.
Billy Napoleon.
Ziggy Piggy.
Ooh, he could be a descendant of Napoleon. How about that?
Sure.
The little person complex, just it's hereditary.
Yeah.
And it's like he's a conqueror, but he has to run like a Safeway. That's his
So
job.
is he in a constant struggle for power with whoever the leader is, or can he just actually be the leader of the group?
No, he's constantly a troublemaker, or he can be the leader, whichever you guys think.
I had him listed as a hothead, but I'm open to any ideas.
Back in the '90s, all those teams had midgets that were little people that
They-
were
Demonetized.
Man,
Demonetized.
demonetized again.
Nice Mutt.
dwarvish, elvish people that were.
Dwarvish Elvis.
Halflings.
They had hobbit types that were leaders. Like remember Wildcats? Remember Wildcats? They had a
Oh yeah,
Wasn't the
Troll.
leader, though.
It was Troll, right? I think the guy's name was Troll. That was
was
the
it
leader.
Troll?
Yeah, I think it was Troll.
Wasn't that one of Liefeld's?
Was
Maybe.
it? Oh, maybe
No,
I'm-
Jim Lee did Wildcats.
Yeah. What was the name of that guy?
Look, I thought he was. Didn't he have a suit on? Like he always like wore a.
I'll find.
Yeah.
Oh
I
no,
just remember Puck. From
Puck.
Alpha.
Yeah, that was.
But he
Puck
wasn't the
was,
leader though. He was just kind of there.
He was. Was it Alpha Flight?
Yeah.
Yes. But Puck was kind of a Renaissance man, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And
I
then
just
there
remember
was
in the cartoon he had to give him that he's Wolverine voice, like that little
Yeah.
you know.
why did you leave us?
Oh gosh. And then there was Oberon, who was always with Mr. Miracle and Big Barda.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Justice League
Yeah.
for a while.
There you go. And also Mr. Big, who was with Black Panther in the '70s when Jack Kirby was done.
Ah, all right.
Is MODOK considered an Oompa Loompa? Is he he's kind of got that big head, little body thing going on.
Proportionally.
What is this dude's name? Oh, here he is.
I just love that our screen is just Mutt looking confused.
Oh, I'll get that ugly mug off of there.
You scared away Randy.
Well, let's see. I don't know how to operate this thing. There we go.
Ew.
Fixed. Is it Lord Imp from Wildcats?
Yes.
Maybe
That's a
Yes.
real name. That was his actual name.
Yep.
I never
he's
read
like
Wildcat.
he's like a billionaire or something, right?
Jacob Marlowe. That's his real name.
Jacob
But
Marlowe.
he has like white hair.
Yep.
In a 3-piece suit,
That's right.
and he smokes cigars.
Yeah, he's Jack Kirby.
He's basically Kingpin, but like a little Kingpin.
Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you
Wait,
my
Jacob Marlowe? Didn't he work with Ebenezer Scrooge?
Yeah, Jacob Marley. And this guy's a wealthy, I think he funds the team, the Wildcats team.
There he is.
That's his role.
That beautiful man.
See, that's what he did with all his money.
His legs are thick.
He's got the relaxed cut of the pants.
Dude does not miss leg day.
Nah.
There's a lot of confidence in that man for being so little.
Well, yeah, look at his legs. Pretty confident dude.
Keep anything for those
Look at that right there.
Baby got legs.
I'm trying to draw this big old.
He's my favorite guy.
He's cool, right?
They redid him in the new run of the Wildcats.
Oh, what is this nonsense?
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, boo, man.
Is that a cartoon? Was there a cartoon for Wildcats?
Yeah, there was.
No way.
Oh yeah.
Man, they had a cartoon for everything.
Yeah, it was X-Men like. It was kind of like the X-Men.
Wildcats.
Not as good as X-Men though.
Yeah, nothing.
Actually, we had another Nightcrawler trading card today.
Oh, hold on.
Skybox 90,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Woo. Add to my collection.
The Nightcrawler collection continues to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pay for that?
Yeah, like $3.
I've got some Nightcrawler X-Men cards. I'll sell you.
To see what you got.
Well, they're pretty rare.
How rare? I got some pretty rare ones, old ones.
Well, I mean,
He
I
drew
just
them
know they're
himself.
worth a lot of money.
Mm.
We'll have to talk.
All right. Yeah,
I'm trying to draw this big brute woman that changes with the seasons. I'm kind of thinking like
Do it like Super Scroll style, you know?
Ooh, there you go.
okay. I'm kind of thinking like almost like leafy dreads for hair.
Cool.
You know, like
They're-
super
they're
powerful,
based
right?
on the season.
Yeah. They could. Yeah, their condition can reflect the season. Yeah.
Oh, the dreads. Yeah.
That's
All right.
awesome. I love that. That's a beautiful woman right there.
That's right.
Ooh, girl.
Big list.
Big and dangerous.
Mm.
I'll come
That's
back.
new Warriors-esque right there.
Yeah.
You try to
Yeah, we're in
Trailblazer?
that playground.
It's too tall to be Trailblazer.
Trailblazer and
So who's Cyclops in the middle right there?
yeah, no, I think it's just a placeholder. I think.
Yeah, just a placeholder.
Cyclops is the leader.
So yeah, let's talk about
Yeah.
the stoic leader. We need to think of a stoic leader.
I'm trying to think back to my superhero teams when I was in grade school. Who did I have? I didn't know any better. I had a guy called Flamer. I was like, he shoots fire.
Was he partnered with Blade?
Everybody showed my brother like, this is Flamer. He's like, you probably shouldn't call him that.
Good try, little Mark.
It's got a whole new meaning when Johnny Storm yells, "Flame on!"
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Comics when I was little.
Totally ruined in the 90s.
I would in modern day Marvel, but oh well.
Excuse me. We could always go the the leader could maybe be like some sort of reincarnated god or something like that. Those are always fun.
Well, he's got to be virtuous because he's got to hold all these people together.
Right.
And he's got like aliens and he's got supernatural beings. So he's got to be a fairly unique and virtuous person.
Right.
Unique and virtuous person.
Let's call him Mutt.
Can we just make Mutt the leader? And
I accept.
Draw yourself in there, please.
Those superpowers are literally just Mutt. For some reason, he's running a superhero team.
You could do the Mutt Man. Put the Mutt Man in there.
Do it. Oh,
No,
please
we've
do
already
it.
got a big beastly character. We don't need another one. So I'll just draw me as.
What's like a smooth Mutt look like? Can we make that?
We could
call
do
him, Silk Mutt.
Stilt Mutt.
Smooth Mutt. We call Smooth Mutt.
How about
Too hairy. He's got to be silky smooth. You know, nice smooth Mutt.
I like some scruffage on the top.
Oh, we got Caesar, Mr. El Guapo is in the chat.
Oh, welcome.
Hey, Cesar.
If anybody is going to give us some ideas, Caesar might have some for us.
Yeah, give him a seat at the table if he so desires.
My goodness. I mean, let me just be clear. I've already come up with like 2 characters in this team, so y'all.
So
Let y'all pick up the pace.
You're doing all the heavy lifting, and we need to start pulling some weight.
But your favorite.
My day of rest now. I thought I could trust you guys to come up with a superhero team, but the best we got was shaved Mutt.
Shaved
Look at
Mutt. Looks like Shaved Mutt got a hold of the Clippers himself.
That's what happens
Can
during COVID.
this guy just be like an average Joe who really doesn't have any powers, but he's got to run the superhero team?
Yeah.
It could be like the guy on. Could be like the guy on in Deadpool 2. He just
What's that guy's name?
he is like Daryl or something, and he just like answers the he
Just shows up.
just shows up because they put an ad out in the paper.
Those little chicken legs. Mutt, is that what your legs look like, buddy?
I'm just trying to make you guys feel better, okay? So I'm just trying to. I'm really trying to downplay myself so that you guys.
You're trying to be
really,
as realistic as possible to.
I'm just trying to make a cartoon out of myself so that you guys won't feel so intimidated by my masculinity all the time.
Please give this guy a wife beater. Can this guy literally just be like Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force running a team?
I was thinking the same thing.
This is my remote, my power remote.
So this gives him some depth now because this is the guy that has to go out and kill drifters for
That's right.
for Buffalo Phil.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
Let's give him a hat if he's going outside.
Oh my gosh, he literally just needs to be called Mutt Man.
His day job, he works for Spivey. He goes around and empties out the porta-johns.
Yeah.
This is Hobo Man.
Oh my gosh,
What is this?
it's beautiful. He's beautiful.
Oh, he's got a bindle stick.
Oh, I thought that was going through his shoulder.
Yeah.
Superman. Yeah. Every time I see these screen shares, I always assume that the person doing it is using the mouse to draw, and I'm getting like really jealous that you have this much control over a mouse. Look at him go.
Yeah. Look at that.
On a trackpad. Mouse on a trackpad. That's incredible.
That's right. That's how we do.
He's using one of those old that little knob that was in the middle of the laptops that you had to.
Oh God!
Oh yeah. Oh.
Imagine if somebody was that good with the eraser.
Oh man,
Oh,
look at this guy! I don't even want to know what's in the stack.
What if what if he can pull anything out of his little bindle stick sack, and that's his secret power?
Like that.
And that's
His magic sack.
He has a magic sack, and he can pull any if anything his heart desires, he can pull out of it.
all right. Why don't we call him Magic Mutt?
But he can only he can only use it so many times, like a day or something. Maybe that's his.
Or a drifter dies.
He should have like a drifter type name.
I mean, Mutt.
Mutt. We just call him Mutt. Yeah, I like it.
Verdict's still out on whether or not Mutt actually has a home. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
He's
You'd
sitting
feel real bad if you found out I lived in a train car, wouldn't you?
Not that bad. It adds to the mystery.
All right, we're gonna.
Look at this, beautiful. You got canceled, Mutt.
Got canceled, Mutt. We're gonna check out some Trusty throwing some
Yeah.
some inks down.
What happened?
Just checking it out. So I'm pretty excited because Lunch Meat's it's a zombie comedy, zombie action comedy. It's gonna be the next Shaun of the Dead. That's what I want to say.
But it's not a big commitment from you. Won't take much of your day.
Nah, it won't.
We got to find a place to get it printed, though.
I know. So if anybody out there, anywhere, any of you 3 people watching, probably 2 of those are us. But
is Randy an artist? I don't. I'm sorry, Randy. I'm not familiar.
Randy?
I've seen him talk about. Yeah. I don't know everybody on the internet here.
Oh yeah, no. Randy's been in the business for about 30 years.
Oh my gosh.
He drew Witchblade, Tomb Raider.
Are you kidding me? That's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. yeah.
Shame.
you
shame.
You just turn your camera off?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, and Randy's hanging out talking.
Shame. What are you doing in here, man?
Well, yeah, I know. Well, you know what? It's not what is he doing in here, Mark. I mean, he found his way into one of the most high quality streams, that you could get into on the internet.
Right.
And
Obviously,
over here talking about drifters and kidney stones, and that we got the Witchblade guy. Oh my gosh, this is.
I'm sure he's like really thrilled.
I invited him, Mark. It's okay.
Randy, I'm so sorry. I gotta go find my Witchblade comics now just to prove my.
But if anybody knows if we can put this thing out at, I would love to know, because like it'd be cool to get it, get into an anthology or something. It'd be really neat.
Great. It'd be great if we could get it into Alterna Comics. It came out on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
hey, that's actually a fantastic idea, Trusty. Maybe we'll work on that.
When we get it all done and lettered, we can submit it on Alterna's webpage and see what Peter thinks.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Are you doing the lettering for that? Trusty, are you doing the lettering for that?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I mean, I maybe could, but I'm not a letterer.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure out how to make that happen with somebody. And I was putting it out to see if anybody wanted to just like try their hand at coloring it. I almost just like it black and white though, honestly, because
that looks really good as black and white.
Yeah, I mean the inks are so good. I don't know if that would be something that would be required on like for somebody or not.
No, that's black and white.
Okay, well then, I think we just keep it black and white. Honestly, I think your inks are too good. It just looks so good, black and white.
It does look amazing.
Thank you. Appreciate
Hey, you guys, you said Hero is using the Magic Cop colorist.
Yeah,
we had him first. Okay, we had him first.
Oh no, wait,
I heard
about
Magic Cop first, though,
it's
so
both.
he's the Magic Cop colorist.
It's got
Okay.
both.
Oh,
it's
man.
both
Got
colors.
color and some black and white.
Man, that would be awesome to get in that. That'd be pretty pumped about that.
Hey, Macho, I could show a couple pages. I won't go too
Yeah.
far
Show some pages.
since it's all lettered up.
Yep. Yeah. So it's Eugen Bitiev. I don't know how you say it. Betavu. But he colored Lone Wolf, and then we actually contracted him, and then he picked up Magic Cop after that, I believe.
I really his colors are, man.
They're really good. They're very, very, very good.
They're very good.
Very you notice it right away.
Well, I don't even like that page.
Like you notice his style right away. Like it's just he
has this really unique, like he does this like splotchy, looks like the paper has gotten like wet or has these like watermarks on it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Get to the one that man he did, and it has like his sunsets are fantastic. Those are probably some of my favorite things he does.
I like getting in here like this. Look at
The
that.
face is great.
Yeah,
I love that expression.
And the light on bouncing off of Boone's face, it looks really good.
Man. I like the nose too. That like little reddish.
Yeah, he
That's
does
awesome.
great face expression.
Caesar said, "I don't know why, but this page made me laugh."
Yeah.
He gets a big undead foot in the face. What's not to think that's funny? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I like this one.
Got to be redid.
Yeah, but I mean, like you can see, like he's very painterly. With the
Yeah, I like the watercolor quality of the backgrounds.
It's really
Yeah.
And everything.
there's not
The
a
gel
lot of
really
colors
well
out
with
here
your
doing it like
style,
this. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Mutt, you and this guy are like peanut butter and jelly. This is a nice combo.
I know, man. He read like the first because I went through. How many colors did we go through, Macho? Like 3 or 4.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, we went through several colors, and everybody was doing this real clean, Photoshop style coloring. And we saw him on Lone Wolf, and we got his information. And like the first thing he did was the cover.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was just so cool. I was like, this is the dude. This guy, he knows how to color my stuff because my stuff's not. I don't know how to describe my line work really. All over the place, maybe, but he knows how to kind of bring it all together.
His
Kinetic.
I like his color choice is always really, really good. It's a little bit unique too for, like, I would say it's a unique palette for a lot of other, for a lot of comics. It's not as bold, but his kind of gritty paint style is just really good.
That's perfect.
It kind of reminds me of Richmond Lewis, who did the colors for Batman Year One.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The limited palette.
I like that one of Marsh poking Crouppen in the chest. That's such a good panel. Busted.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Sick.
Like, look at some of these sky. He really does a lot of pinks.
Yeah. Man,
This
reading
is
the whole
Volk right
comic.
Huh?
Listen, you're showing them the whole book. The people
That's
be
fine.
screen grabbing and reading.
No one's watching. It's all good. Show the whole thing.
Does that guy have a CD for an eye?
Yeah, look at this.
Nice.
Cyborg guy, baby. That guy's
That's
bad
pretty
as
cool.
fuck. This is Volk. This is our villain right here.
Oh no way!
There we go.
Look at that.
But look at the paint detail though.
Yeah, we got to talk because I missed this campaign. We need to talk.
We got you, Mark, no problem. We got you.
I was like, oh yeah,
It
I
only
gotta check
costs
this
a
out.
double.
That's like
And that's a
I was like,
steal.
what's that?
So we'll only charge you double, but that's a steal now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
Look at
man.
this page here.
So this is making me so happy to see the words on the panels.
Yeah,
So,
buddy.
That's great.
So look here, Macho. Did you see my thing today about this symbol for the red thread? What do you think about that?
An axe and a sickle.
Straight up
I like
commies, man. That's great.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't worry. It's just one of those. It's just one of those production emails I send that has updates and
I don't-
information that I need
Yeah.
help with.
Let me give you guys a peek behind the curtain, okay? Let me give you a peek behind the curtain. So when Mutt sends an email, it's usually about 4 to 6 words long, and it'll be like,
he's writing a lot.
Did page 48, and then it'll just be an image of like something on page 48, and I'm like, oh, cool, I like this thing.
That actually sounds really wordy for Mutt.
And I'll send it back, and I'm like, maybe he'll respond, but you know what? The inbox stays empty.
No. Here's what happens.
Another one, he'll be like, got colors from Eugen, looks good. Thanks, Mutt. Perfect.
No, like I'm constantly sending him updates, constantly, like a good professional artist.
1 to 2 updates a week.
No, it's more like 6 updates a week, and he just doesn't respond. It's like going completely into the vapor.
Me color good.
Me color good. That's about what I get. me draw many faces.
Ain't good.
Look at this one. That's some good colors right there, buddy.
Oh man,
Water's really good on that one.
Yeah.
Man.
Yes, sir. This man is a team hero. So if you want to get at him, you're going to have to get past his limited contract options.
Oh.
To do that, you got to talk to me.
Is he doing anything on Lost Pages?
Eugen? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that. But he's pretty busy. I know that. Look at his underwater colors.
Gosh, that page specifically, I freaking love that image. I really like that.
He has no air in his lungs, so he can sink right to the bottom, man.
Man,
these guys.
All right.
Oh, backers.
Yeah, don't show them too much.
All right. I just want to show one more page. Hold on.
Okay.
It's the last page. It's all spoilers.
Yeah.
It's the hero centerfold.
I like this one.
Oh yeah, good one.
The package has been delivered.
Yeah.
Spend an hour on that.
You really had to get all the creases right.
Yeah. Hey, Hero's no joke. You know, he's a modified human. You know,
Modified in every way.
Oh man, that looks so good.
Yeah.
come on, guys. Is that a cool comic book or what? I mean,
It looks
really.
amazing, dude.
It looks really, really good.
I can't wait for people to get this and check it out.
Hey,
I
is
hope
this
they like it.
the same guy as the zombie the whole way through? Because I know you were saying it could be multiple. It's the backpack. That's
We cannot reveal that right now at this
you
point.
told me 90% of the book. You can reveal that. What's the...
Oh, we just been through a little bit of it. There's plenty left.
So yeah, there's some twists and turns that we got to keep. So if we answer that, it might divulge too much information. So
Let me ask you this, Macho, live on air.
all right.
Once
Where's my
we
money?
get, where's my money? No, when we have actually delivered this comic book to people and it's out there.
Yep.
What do you think about just showing it? You know what I mean? Like really using all of the comic to promote and get a reprint done.
I'll show the whole thing.
You mean just like putting it out there for everybody?
Well, no. I mean, you know.
Oh, you mean like just showing stuff that's a? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could be good. Thinking about it, doing another campaign to try to reprint it. It would be cool to show a lot more action if we could.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. I can see kind of pros and cons for both. For either.
Yeah, I mean, like nobody's gonna want to buy it if they see the whole story, but
right.
No, but if they see the finished pages with these awesome colors, and I think you could have it might work for a second chance campaign.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pick and choose. I think and use some of those. Might have to use some of those backer perk ones. Those are good.
Yeah.
Some of that page is a really good one. I love that.
I'd like to go alternative cover and drop it on Kickstarter and see what happens.
Yeah, it might be fun to do that. I think it would be cool. We're gonna get a different group of folks, and I know some people are pro and con that, but I think ultimately, if anybody wants to buy the comic, I want to sell it to them. So.
Cesar is doing a second chance for Chango, the Broken
Yeah,
Veil.
for Chango, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Is he doing it on Kickstarter or is he doing it on Indiegogo?
I think the second chance one is on Indiegogo. Is that right, Cesar? Is it
Yeah,
Kickstarter?
I thought it was Kickstarter, but I honestly don't know, so I'm probably wrong.
The first one is started on Indiegogo, but Indiegogo was just not. There was no traction. Moved it over to Kickstarter, and it got funded.
Yeah, so you might be right. Maybe that's why. I remember Kickstarter being part of it. But
yeah, well, if it's good enough for a Guapo, it's good enough for me.
That's right.
So
what can you say about such men?
How much is a plethora?
Is these one of those times when you were upset about something, but you take it out on us?
Would you say I have a plethora?
Yeah, you got a plethora. How much is a plethora?
Oh man, yeah.
I feel like he's right here with us.
I mean, we captured his essence, I think.
Yeah.
I get giddy every time his face pops up in my notifications. I just see El Guapo's face.
Yeah.
That movie gives me so much joy.
Me too.
Yeah. Yep.
So
we got a fresh out of ideas for tonight. I feel like I'm out of ideas.
We didn't do any work on the Stoic leader.
It's because Cal bailed.
I've got him right here.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're doing that.
We did do work on the Stoic leader. Yeah, pull him back up. He's the drifter with the magic bag.
Yeah,
that's his name, Magic.
There he is.
Oh man, this is beautiful.
Bag.
I'm very on board with this. I love the chicken legs.
Let's call him Mongrel.
I never see Mutt past like the shoulder, so like this is how I picture Mutt now. Chicken legs.
Oh man.
Yeah, somebody would come up behind me and pick me up, and I'd be like, "Wow, you're a lot lighter than I thought you'd be."
I think she's walking around like Big Bird with the.
Yeah, I wear like the big Janko jeans, the pipes.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like the nanny from Muppet Babies, like you're wearing those stockings.
Oh.
Let's do that.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I mean, you can laugh all you want to. This guy, in my opinion, says leader.
As he starts coloring the crotch.
You gotta.
Speaking of leader,
casting a horizontal shadow there.
Look at that
You
gut.
know what? You gotta work on the focal points. That's all.
Look, what I'll say about the gut is, if you watch those like strongest man in the world videos and stuff, they all have beautiful guts.
They did.
Big ones, yeah.
Because it's necessary for them to maintain their muscles without their muscles ripping in half.
Yeah.
So Caesar's getting out of here, guys. He's going to do some work. So appreciate you stopping by, Caesar. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
He says he just subbed. That's 66 subs for me.
Boom, man, you're moving up.
I'll take every one of them. Appreciate that, Caesar. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging. Would you say you're going to call him? Do we have a name for him?
I like the mongrel, but it's up for debate. What if
I'm not giving suggestions because you guys are meanies.
Do we got to pull out the Poopy Pants Award again? Do you need me to put that on?
No, it's the Adult in the Room Award. Let's be clear, it's the Adult in the Room Award. How about Spanking My Little Children Award right now? For being
being
spoiled.
We gave you Buffalo Bill.
Punks.
I liked what you said to Frege about being a good father and putting your kids to bed on time.
I'm actually a horrible father. I get them to bed as early as possible so I don't have to deal with them.
Yeah, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You're right about that. That was the only one that got him, that stunned him a little bit.
Yeah.
What? He's sort of just like, why are your kids in bed, you weirdo?
Yeah, he was like, well, it's an hour. I'm an hour behind.
That's it's like it's actually earlier where Mark is, and his kids have been in bed for like 3 hours now. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can call him. Can we call him Mongrump? Mongrel? No, I got nothing.
Mongrel.
I was trying to go with the Mongrel Mutt combination, but
no, there's only one Mutt, man. We don't need.
Is there already a Mongrel in the I feel like that's a name that's been taken.
Yeah, I think you're right. We should look up because he's kind of like a hobo. We should look up hobo language. They have
what you guys are the drifter.
Yeah.
What you guys are missing is why is he a hobo?
Because he's so powerful.
Okay, that's a good start. Now, what else?
He smells.
Yeah.
He hates bathing.
Okay, and why is that? Maybe because he's got, lycanthropy.
Yeah, what?
Let's make him a werewolf, man.
Oh, look, we can call him Ben. You guys want to learn some hobo language?
Bend over? Is that what you were about to say?
No. It's
come on. Come on.
There's a word called bindle stiff, and it's a hobo. It's a hobo who carries a bindle, which is the stick with the bag on it.
Bendel stiff is the name. Is what they call a hobo with the stick bag.
Yeah, so he can be bindle stiff.
I love that actually.
That's pretty great. Bindle stiff.
Yeah.
There's no way that name is taken.
No way.
Bindle stiff. Yeah.
Bindle staff.
Ooh, Bindle staff. That's his name.
Staff. Curse of the Bindle staff.
And his bindle stick could be his weapon. Oops.
Look, his in his bag, he can pull out. He can pull out his magic bindle bag. He can pull stuff out, and he can also just drop the bag and use the staff. Right.
So he's basically Moses.
Absorbs the souls of.
Did I
call him Moses Mutt?
What if the stick is enchanted? Like it's a wizard staff.
And the bag literally just has your lunch in it?
Yeah, the bag is just the bag.
He's got a sandwich in there.
Yeah, there's some marbles.
He's actually a really powerful legendary mage, but he's got amnesia. That's why he's out on the streets. He can't remember who he really is.
What if one of the team members helped him to remember who he is? And that's when he sort of came into his leadership role.
It was Buffalo Phil, and that's why he owes them bodies.
Dude, now we're getting somewhere. Somewhere.
The other member knows who he is, but he's actually a really powerful evil wizard, and so they're constantly trying to keep him from remembering who he is.
Remember who you are.
Confusion that he's a good guy.
Did we just lose Dan?
What happened? Macho dipped out.
Macho.
Yeah.
Macho.
So to keep him in a constant state of confusion, they keep making him think that he's just an old hobo.
Right. And they keep feeding him liquor.
So when does he ever actually use his powers if he always thinks he's a hobo?
Well, he knows
I'm not going into that battle. I'm not going in there.
Every time he starts to remember one of the other guys whacks him in the back of the head.
Bendel, use your staff. No.
Bendel? Is that what you want to call him? Really? That's kind of a cool name, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was just, it was too hard to say Bendel staff.
Bendel staff sounds like a
Bendel staff's a great name.
Like elf name, you know, like Rumpelstiltskin or something.
Bendel staff.
yeah.
My friends call me Bendel.
Yeah. I would like that if he's an ancient of some kind. That's kind of cool.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that. So serious question, when would he actually use his powers if he thinks he's a hobo all the time that has no powers? He's wondering why these superheroes are always hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's constantly waking up out of a stupor, and he's like surrounded by people he doesn't know constantly.
Does Buffalo Phil literally have to keep killing him and taking over his body until he regains consciousness?
Yeah, that's it.
And then
I think
he's so powerful he can't die. He keeps coming back, so you can have him. Buffalo Phil kills him, takes over his body, and then eventually, you can't resist the powers of Bendel staff. He comes back to life.
He's like a rechargeable battery.
We should get rid of the. We should just like the staff's enchanted. When he hits the staff to the ground, he transforms into something else, like Thor.
I'm back.
Dan's back.
There he is.
Macho Dan.
So I guess I better lose the remote because that won't be a part of his powers now.
So what were you saying about like he
Just make it like a moldy piece of cheese. We were discussing the idea that Bendel staff doesn't actually know that he's a powerful wizard because he's evil.
Yeah.
And, so the team frequently has to keep him oblivious. But we're trying to figure out why even have him on the team if they don't actually want him to use his powers, because that would require he remembers who he is. My suggestion was that Buffalo Phil routinely kills him and takes over his body. And then because he's such a powerful old wizard, he usually just keeps coming back to life. So he's got like a time limit.
Yeah. What if like he has something in his bag and he look, when it's time for him to, they're like, just he doesn't look at it, but then when they're like, hey, we need you, he has to look at this thing. He remembers who he is, and then when he remembers, he's able to harness the power, but then he basically burns himself out, and then has to do it again. He wakes up and it's like, oh, what happened? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. You just passed out. You drank one too many blackberry brandies and you passed out.
Like you were awesome. You kicked ass.
But
so
yeah,
is he actually going to be evil? Is the question? Were we going to keep that? Because if he remembers his powers at any given point, he's probably just going to turn on the team and just do evil, horrible things instead of saving the day.
I think he needs to be. I think he should be like the you think of good leaders, and you got like Captain America and Professor X and all that, and they have an underlying reason to help. They're always trying to do something good. They're trying to be better. So I think maybe or maybe he's the Hulk kind of. He's a hobo because he's trying to save people from what he can do, how powerful he is, but ultimately he's trying to use it for good. I don't know.
That works for me. I like the name Bendel Staff. I'm very sold on that name. I like that name a lot.
Me too. Bendel Staff.
Bendel Staff. Can he sound like Sean Connery?
Yes, and he is from Scotland.
Ooh.
Scottish hobo dressed as an American kind of train jumping.
Let me tell you the story.
What's he hung up on? That's the question. What's he hung up on? What's his weakness? Is it alcohol? Mead?
Did you say mead?
Mead?
Poitin.
Is it the White Horse? What is it?
I don't know. What do homeless people like?
Let's consult.
San Francisco.
Well, it varies.
according to Wikipedia, if you're a hobo looking for spare biscuits, is you're checking the garbage cans for food.
Spare biscuits.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I've always wondered: why are so many homeless people overweight?
I think a serious answer. I think their bellies actually swell from not eating, and that's why they tend to have guts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've seen malnutrition in those videos of African kids, and what I'm seeing on the street corner
So you're
is
an
not
expert.
malnutrition. It's mixed something. It's like McCheese,
When I
McFlurry.
McFlurries.
well, you figure the food they do get is probably fast food when they can't afford it.
Yeah.
When I worked in Boston, I came across a handful of fake homeless people, usually on my walk to work.
Yeah.
It was the same guys every day, and they always had like brand new clothes, new iPods, and like they were just out there. There was always a neck brace. It was always like in a different spot, and they were just out there with their.
Yeah. There's a money spot right where I go. Like Dan, you know where Tanglewood is.
Oh yeah.
Right there, there's a big intersection, and these guys rake it in, and
Yeah.
they will alternate down there. They got a little system going, and they'll alternate from one exit to the other.
Another hot spot on 460 is down by King Street.
Yeah.
About the Mickey D's.
Yeah.
Stand out in front of the Mickey D's.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, they do pretty well.
This is my favorite homeless story. Is I was driving down. I was driving to work one day, and I was driving down. It's a fairly large road, 460 in the town we live in, and so I'm driving down this road, and I come to a stoplight, and I stop, and I look over, and there's a homeless dude with a sign, and this guy was not. He wasn't trying to fool anybody, and this is at like 8 a.m. and he had this cardboard sign that he had written on with a Sharpie, and it said, "Need money for alcohol research."
Is this how you met Mutt?
And I said, "Listen,
this is the origin of hero right here."
I said, "What's your name?" And he said, "My name is Mutt." And I said, "Jump in."
He's like, "I also draw."
Yeah.
I got caught up. I was getting caught up in that story, and you slid in on me.
But yeah, the dude was just standing there, and he was waving to people, and people were giving him money because they're like, "Hey, he's being honest."
Yeah, you know,
yeah,
I probably would have given him money too.
Yeah, I mean, like the man needs a 40. The man needs a 40. He needs a Colt or like a King Cobra or something. You get him one.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, hook him up. There was a little. I used to walk by South Station, and there was this little old Asian lady who used to always ask for money, and I just gave it to her because she seemed like a sweetheart. But she always gave me candy in exchange for it. In retrospect, I ate it.
Yeah.
In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have, but it was like this little Asian candy. I don't know what it was. It was like some kind of chocolate. It was delicious though.
That would explain a few things, probably.
And maybe she wasn't homeless. Maybe she was just a candy salesman.
She
but I didn't speak the language.
Like,
she was a sweetheart. She's like, oh.
Grabbed her hand. She's like, no, you must eat it.
She was probably in her tent every night. You know, like she had gotten the gum off the subway.
She's wrapping it up in little candy wrappers.
Frying it up and then breaking it into pieces and calling
My
it
immune
Asian
system
candy.
is amplified from the immunity I built from eating that
Yeah, you're super immune.
used bubble gum from the Boston subways.
Yeah.
That's right. They're going to put you in a lab. They're going to hook you up to tubes, and they're just
This man's
pumping out
immune to
COVID
COVID.
vaccine from you.
That's the origin of COVID ops right there.
That's it.
He was eating gum off of the subway under the seat.
Oh, free gum.
What if the origin of the whole story
Oh,
that
there it is.
a pandemic breaks out in the world and all the superheroes that are in action are taken out of action because they do not have immunity? But this ragtag group of heroes that we're putting together here actually do have immunity. So they're the ones that are left to fight what crime is left over.
It was just a handful of crazy homeless people that.
Yeah.
Like an
Oh
alien.
my gosh! Could this just be a team of homeless people? Because that makes everything so much better.
I kind of like that.
They got
We
some
need
really
Cal.
nice
Somebody
cardboard
get-
boxes for their headquarters.
Somebody get Cal back in here. We need somebody to ground us
Speaking of
because it's
homeless
going to
people?
go.
I'm gonna see if Cal come back in here. I'll message him. I don't know if he'll get it or not.
I can't stick around too much longer. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see, what time is it?
It's getting late, man, over here.
We'll go for a little bit longer. But I kind of like our team. Who's the dude in the background that's jumping in the air? That's gonna be Short Fuse eventually.
I didn't think about that, but we could have Short Fuse be back here.
Is he gonna be in a big mech?
Yeah. I'll put him back here.
Yeah. Now, and the only contribution I can come up with is the Speedster. He's really, really fast, but he can only run about as far as a regular person. So don't ask him to run to New York, all right? Because that's not possible. If you need something from 7-Eleven, okay, he's your man.
That's pretty good, actually.
Assuming that 7-Eleven is within
5K. 5K. That's his name. 5K.
5K. I actually kind of love that.
That's his name. 5K. That's his name. 5K.
Yeah, that's his name. That's his name.
Run.
You think about it, Flash, I need you to run to China.
So really, he does like one
freaking China.
He does like one superhero act, and he's like out of breath.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's out for the rest of the fight. I'll catch up, guys. I'll catch up.
All right, 5K, hang on. You got one play in you for the entire fight. All right. You just wait until we tell you to run to get whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. He's their he's like their Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That's it. Back up a little bit and then just run at this guy really hard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
All
night,
right, Randy, thanks for stopping by.
I'm
It was
sorry.
an honor to have you and the 3 people watching us tonight. We had a couple comic pros just hanging out. How cool is that?
I know it, man. Like, what's wrong with these people? Don't they have anything better to do?
I know a couple legends just watching us babble about literally nothing.
Randy freaking Green and El Guapo Comics just chilling. And then Frega jumps in, too.
Yeah.
Basically, the only shot we've got to get any attention is to have people like 6 a.m. Comics who just make everybody mad.
Yeah.
And let them chase him over here.
He's like a walking publicity stunt. It's perfect.
See, that's
I'm like a
quality, not quantity.
That's
I'm the worm on your fishing hook. Just
yeah.
do my little dance.
Dangle you out there and get some pros in here.
Frega.
He was not interested in anything we had to offer, though. He wanted to come in. He wanted to.
No, he just wanted to humiliate me.
He wanted to come in
front of Randy,
and throw some punches at Mark. And he's like, "Peace out, guys." And
then I threatened Randy after that.
Yeah, right.
He was probably like,
keep your mouth shut, Randy. I'll kill you.
He probably
was like, "Okay, no problem. Not saying nothing."
Shut your
He
mouth.
probably put out his, his cool guy. He's got like a cool guy, Comics Pros pager, and he just paged Randy Green. He's like, "Hey, you want to watch me do this? Watch me go over to the stream and punk this guy. Watch this."
He flashed the comic symbol in the sky, and
yeah,
Randy answered the call.
Randy's buddies with Trusty, I think, right?
Oh, Randy is my best bud in the whole world.
That's awesome.
that's a good friend to have, man. That's cool.
Yeah, we met each other at Heroes Con back in like '91. We were both there for portfolio reviews and found out we lived not too far from each other and just started hanging out. And yeah, I worked as his assistant for a couple of years, and he's just an all-around great guy.
What a legend.
Awesome.
Well, that's awesome, man.
That's really cool.
Heroes Con is one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Did he lag
Yeah,
out?
it's straight
there it
up
is.
comics.
It is.
Comics. It's not like what happened. Hello.
You're back.
We get
lagging out.
You were just like, it's the
Oh,
greatest.
okay.
And that was it.
Okay. It's
Greatest what?
It's a great comic. It's a comic book show. It's not like it's not like an everything show. Everything geek culture. It's mostly
you're not going to get a
comics and
whole
comics
lot.
creators.
I guess.
Yeah, we went to one time. Mutt and I, for our Father's Day gift, our wives got together and took us down to Heroes Con. Was that the way? Yeah, we did Heroes Con, right?
Yeah, and we took the kids with us.
And we took the kids, but
Oh shoot!
our wives were gracious enough. We had, what was it, like an hour with the kids at the con, and then we dumped them, and then we were able to kind of do our own thing for like the rest of the show. It was pretty cool.
Well, you have to, because the kids are not going to want to sit there with you while you're down on the floor going through long boxes.
Oh my god! Well, Mutt has his trained pretty good. All right, like my daughter will come up about 8,000 times while I'm trying to dig through a single long box and ask me a million questions, and ask to buy a Funko Pop or Lego or whatever it is. But she's almost at the age, like her and Jason's kids are buddies, so they're at the age now we can kind of let them go a little bit, not quite all around the con, but we can kind of let them cruise the booths nearby, and it's kind of nice, so we can start digging. But at that Heroes Con, I just remember it was like I was tired when we got rid of those kids that day. And then we stood in line to meet Steranko. Didn't we stand in line? You got to
Yeah, and we got to the front of the Steranko line and realized he wanted to have $20 just to shake your hand. And
we stood there for a long time.
I mean, he's a legend. There's no question. But I don't know. I was just like, I'd rather spend $20 on some dollar long boxes. So
yeah,
we bugged out.
You can get some good deals at Heroes Con, that's for sure.
Yeah, I did pay for a Mike Zeck autograph recently. On my, I had him sign my. Which one did I have him sign? I can't even remember now. Much. Was it my Deathlock cover?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was Deathlock.
Captain America Deathlock cover.
Yeah. And then who'd we meet at the last con?
We saw Mike. Oh, we saw.
That's doing
Jawbreakers.
Go to hell, huh?
Yeah, it's
Graham Nolan.
Graham Nolan.
Yeah.
We met Graham Nolan. He was super cool.
He was awesome.
Yeah, and he I've never had an experience like this. He was just like, "Hey, what's up?" It was nobody there. We rolled right up to his table. And he was literally working on Jawbreakers at the moment. And I was like, cool, is this the new Jawbreakers? He's like, yeah. And he was like, you want to check it out? And he just started flipping through his iPad and showing me every page. He probably showed us 30 pages, didn't he?
Yeah. And he was like, yeah, these aren't even, like, we haven't even put these out yet. Like, these aren't colored. Check them out.
Yeah.
We were like,
it was great artwork, too. That guy is flat. He could flat get it, man.
I loved it when he was on Batman.
Oh yeah, so good, and he had a lot of Bane original artwork there. It was really cool to see that too.
Dang. Look at that robot in the background. That's nice.
All right, so the Stoic leader is Bindlestaff. Bindlestaff. And he's a
skinny
hobo,
jeans of justice.
Hobo drifter that doesn't know his own power.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I think the staff has got to be. It's got to be the power.
I like the idea of him like tapping the staff on the ground, and he kind of changes like Thor.
Yeah, but I don't think he becomes like a muscle bound guy. I think he becomes like a sorcerer.
Okay.
Like the staff just kind of reveals his.
Is he like one of the a wizard in disguise, like kind of running through time, and
yeah,
that's
what I think. These guys got their own ideas. I think he's a wizard in disguise.
He's pretending to be a hobo, and then like when it's time, he'll tap the staff, and then he.
So he's aware that he's a wizard. Then is that?
Yeah, I think maybe he was trapped. Let's just say this: an opposing wizard trapped him in the mindset of a beggar. 1,000 years ago, and he's been a beggar in different cities all around the world ever since. But one of these guys, and maybe it's a good, like it really would be a good origin. That what's the Kabuki mask guy again? I keep forgetting his name.
Buffalo Phil.
Buffalo Phil.
Buffalo Phil is the one that awakened him because he thought he was just some regular bum and he could just kind of use his body for a while. And that's what broke the curse. And then he came to like his eyes were open and he realized that it was just a facade that he's been wearing this whole time. So now he wears it to stay out of sight. He hides out of sight from his enemies by wearing the spell, but he can take it off anytime he wants to with that staff.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right.
That's right, Mark. I did that right on the fly, man.
Oh,
I saw it right before your very eyes.
You freestyle comicked.
That's right, baby.
All right.
I made that up. Beautiful.
So we got Bindlestaff, the hobo drifter that did not know his own power. He was trapped in the mind of a beggar. He's been begging around the world for decades. Buffalo Phil awakens him and breaks the curse. He knows who he is and uses his hobo spell, turns into a full wizard when it's time to fight. And then we have Cezanne, who is a alien that's crash landed from a different planet. She has powers that are affected by the season she's in, and that she has to kind of prepare for whatever season she's going to fight in. So if they're at different places in the world, they got to be ready. We have Buffalo Phil, who is some sort of spirit that is inhabiting kind of a kabuki shape. He rides on corpses and directs them, kind of uses them for his attacks. And then we have Patient Zero, who absorbs sickness and injury to protect his friends. But the more he absorbs, the more it kind of hurts him. But he can use that.
Is he moist? Is that what you're He's just always moist.
This is a style choice.
Looks like romaine.
He's got like a drippy paint job at the top.
Ew. He looks like boogers. I love it.
That's what they call him. That's his nickname in the group. They call him boogers.
Yeah.
You just
We're giving him every name except the one I came up with is what we're.
Well, and this is Mark's contribution. Keep it in mind.
I kicked it off.
You did.
Good job.
You owe me. What does his staff do? Did we decided to give him a staff?
Well, we kind of got Bendel staff now. We don't need a 2-staff team. He should have nunchucks.
One too many staffs. Are you gonna give him nunchucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, if he had a staff too, you'd have to call him staff infection.
He can't use them. Ayo. So he can't use them because nobody can. They're just under a safe social distance from people.
Yeah. He swings that around, and you know you're in the safe space if he can't touch you with his nunchucks.
He's basically the most ineffective member of the team.
It's like give the man a boomerang or something.
Does he need nunchucks if he's like he absorbs, the injuries of his fellow teammates and then directs them on his foes? What does he do with the nunchucks?
That's how he does it. He takes the sickness of or whatever the injury is, and he applies it through the nunchucks to the opponent,
which can't reach the opponent because he's outside of a safe social distance.
Well, this is your character, man. So whatever.
If it was my character, I'd get to name him.
Oh man, he's never gonna let that go.
He'll never let it go. I can tell you right now.
Straight. Give me what I want.
Give me what I want.
2, 3, 4. Does he have 6 fingers on the hand?
Of course he does.
You gave him an extra finger there, buddy.
We're not editing. We're not editing right now, okay?
He's like she.
I was thinking of that guy from Princess Bride with the
Oh yeah,
finger.
Wesley.
I know someone who's looking for you.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we have,
that's it. He does have 6 fingers on one hand, and everybody keeps coming up to him doing the Inigo Montoya thing, and he just gets really pissed off.
So he's the team hothead.
Hello.
all right.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
And we have our speedster, who
5K. Is he
our asthmatic speedster, who
This guy right here could be 5K. I like
Maybe
that.
5K. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we give him an inhaler?
Yeah,
Oh,
Puffer.
I ran too far.
There's his puffer. Asthmatic speedster.
He's always got the juice bottle or the water bottle with him that he squirts in his mouth, like the runners get on the marathons.
yeah, he has a runner's belt on, and he has a little like energy chews and.
Okay.
It's just filled with EpiPens because he has every allergy known to man. He's asthmatic. He's
A fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
A fanny pack. Look at that heeled boot he has. He runs in those.
No, that's.
I
I'm
mean,
going
he
to
doesn't run
change these.
far, so it doesn't really matter. No, keep it.
No, they're going to be sneakers.
I feel like homeless loafers. He's got like a shoe sticking out or a toe sticking out. I mean,
You know? But
Maybe
nobody.
he's maybe he's somebody's best friend, and they just keep him around because they don't want short fuse to get upset.
That's it.
They're
His buddies with short fuse. Is that?
yeah,
His
he's
buddies with short fuse.
and they and short fuse is important. So they're yeah, we'll come up with a name for you, Carl. You can be you can be 5K. Yeah, you run 5Ks all the time.
We'll call you DoorDash.
You do a DoorDash. Yeah, Carl. So you stay back there. You puff your inhaler once, and you just wait for the signal. Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Man,
But
you got
maybe
the signal again. Oh man, you didn't see it.
maybe he's the guy that he always ends up being at the right place at the right time somehow. He's just kind of lucky.
He always saves the day, and everybody hates it because it's the most useless character.
Yeah. Well, I think we've done a lot of good damage here today.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'm gonna go to bed. I got an early morning, of course.
I'm gonna bounce out of here too. I think we did some good work. I hope Cal is not embarrassed by what we've accomplished tonight.
We actually created a worse Westlake Adventures.
Yeah.
Adventures.
Oh man,
All
Ben
right.
Staff's a great character. I don't care what anybody says.
I like it too, man. I can go with this. We can make something happen.
A reasonably competent member of the team is much
This
like
would
real
be,
life.
be a little 8-page comic in the back of Hero #2.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, let me get my shout outs, man, so I can bounce out.
Do it.
Do it up. Andy,
All right. I want to thank El Guapo. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Thank you, Mr. Randy Green. You're welcome anytime. If you'd like to come on stream with us and talk about your cool Witchblade career, we'd love to hear about that. And anything else you might be working on now, we'd love to promote it. Cal, appreciate you trying to be here. We'll get you in next time. Let's see. Macho, as always.
Macho is Mary.
It is what it is. Trusty. The page is looking great. Thank you for being with us and for adding a little bit of maturity where Mark is lacking.
That's fair enough.
As always.
Damn it.
As always. Thank you. Thank you. 6 a.m. Comics. Everybody said, what's your project called? Starfetched.
Starfetched. Yes, sir.
Starfetched. It's coming, right? You're working on it now.
It's coming. If you need your fix, you can play the video game that has nothing to do with the plot, but starts the same character. And Starfetched on Apple Arcade. Download it because I get paid for that.
Boom shakalaka. There you go.